duels, you get a lot of damage, and all of a sudden you can solo kill heroes, you can carry the game. But the game has to go exactly that way. There's no real plan B. This is a hero that is built around getting bonus damage from winning duels. This is how the hero scales. So we'll see if Sacred can't get that. This is a weird rotation. Gee.
They are going to find Schofield, though. Good Fire Spirits out. It's going to be him low. A really nice blood grenade throw out. Sacred, overwhelming odds. They've already taken first blood on Taiga, but Kitrak, he's going to be taken down next. Don't see any more blood grenades ready to go as MC throws the Firestorm behind him, but building up some stacks. MC, he's going to die. Didn't get actually the free stack out of that on Slark. Taiga, one last little punch. Do they have another hit for him? He's very, very fast, but so too is Sacred. And overwhelming odds. Oh, no, it's not enough. Taiga, he lives. Oh, my God, he gets out of there. That's crazy.
And Sacred has no mana now to even TP. Alright, he's going to Magic Stick and TP to the top lane. So he loses his stick advantage. He loses all his mana in this laning stage. He did pick up a kill, though. Debatably worth it. We'll have to see, but not starting with 0 mana versus a PL. Not exactly the ideal start.
Right. No, it's true. Yeah, we'll see if that ends up playing any more part into this lane having some issues as the game goes on. Thankfully for them, they're going to have Stinger back up on the top side that can help pretty quickly, and he can throw out those Fire Spirits, consistently keeping that pressure on.
K1.
Oh. That's not supposed to happen. Taiga, he dies, but that Slark kill is pretty enormous.
Yeah, Coddle just blinding lighted him back into the Underlord. Some tons of damage there.
I can't believe they didn't ban that Coddle. Like, it's so strong, it feels like, and it was a huge part of why Slark, I think, had a really rough start to his lane last game, too.
Yeah. It is very strong here right now. Maybe they thought just because they didn't take it in the first phase, and they selected a CM instead, that they didn't want it. But not the case. They still want it.
Well, we'll see if that decision comes back to bite them or not. Sacred needs to be a little bit careful here. Blood grenade ready. And Stinger. Oh, wait, they take the blood grenade off. Now the turn on to Kitrat. Sacred instead is going to be the one that goes down.
He saves Stinger, but dies for it. That's not how he envisioned that one. But good switch up by OG there to switch targets immediately, knowing that press attack was used, the HP regeneration, removing the debuff, everything, helping the Phoenix out, but leaving the Legion Commander very vulnerable.
Schofield. Die. Wait, whoa, he's stuck in the trees! What? Oh no, he's gonna get denied by the neutrals. Well played. Was he stuck in the trees, or was he just trying to bait it? I don't even know.
It's Schofield, who knows? I never know with that guy what his actual game plan is.
Right.
Part of his charm as a player.
Well, with all of this going on, Hector has actually been able to get off to a decent start in mid. You talked about how much Dark Mago loves this Mars. He's putting it to great effect, being a full wave and a half ahead of the Void Spirit at the moment.
Yeah, it's having a good one so far. A little bit surprising, Mars has received a lot of nerfs over the time. I mean, this hero has been either busted or kind of broken, but for a while now, he hasn't been in the greatest of spots. And one of the big things for this hero is the stun duration getting reduced here. And all stuns got additionally reduced here. Everything got balanced out a little bit because like intelligence now gives you magic to resist as well. So I thought immediately that, you know, heroes that do magic damage and don't stun would be OP. So balance in all things, everything just does a little bit less now.
Little replay. He tried to walk through. I think that there is a spot there that he's blocked into. Very weird.
Those things happen. Especially in new patch, just there can be weird spots where you might get stuck on.
Blood grenade. Stinger dives out of trouble. Still burning down. Not quite enough to bring him all the way dead. So he lives.
Bleeding out.
Yeah, he's got to walk back home.
He'll stay.
After that first death, though, I am really liking what I'm seeing down bottom as Schofield does die. So good job by me for cursing them. But look at Slark, 21-7. Underlord not really able to have as nice of a time in this, at least at the early outset.
Yeah, he's doing really well, and I think the Coddle isn't a hero that pressures the Slark too much. They got a kill on him, which was nice, but maybe I might get a glimpse back here too on the MC. It is
The
possible.
Firestorm. It's just so hard to deal with. Well, Kitrak does die. Sacred able to run him down. They don't decide to pull him back in, it looks like, on bottom, as mid is still sitting comfy. Yeah, I mean, this is the issue. As the Atrophy Aura, stacks start to build up, we could see, Hector running into some issues, getting creeps denied out, and MC is just becoming stronger and stronger as Taiga gets the Chakra Magic up.
He's gonna glimpse Taiga back.
Tries to finish it, but sticks are going to be popped. And Schofield trying to back away from both of them. Do have another blinding light. A punch. Firestorm. Schofield dying. Gets the kill on
I
Taiga.
wanted that. That real bad. Schofield is pretty much just feeding, so K1 can farm. He's quite good at this. However, the lane is not going well for them. The Disruptor has a lot of deaths. Slark keeps getting incredibly low here. So buying a lot of consumables. Network is in favor of the Underlord here, but the Coddle is also having a good game. He has a lot of farm, and Schofield keeps dying and losing that net worth.
Needs to walk out to mid lane, it looks like, for the moment on Schofield, trying to help check a rune, but it's not really going to be there. Kitrak will throw out one nuke, throws the stun onto BZM, get the latch, and it's just going to be a rune picked up for the Void Spirit. Now, Taiga pushes them back in. They bring in the Disruptor, able to find the Coddle, and an easy pickup for kill for Dark Mago.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, why is Taiga there? BZM wondering the same thing at that point. Maybe not expecting Schofield to be in the neighborhood.
Right.
But get a bit of a freebie there for Dark Mago.
7 minute mark.
BM tip from BZM there. Because I don't think he literally did anything. Coddle there to help him.
No, it wasn't that helpful. These things happen.
They do.
Like I said, 7 minute mark coming up now as Taiga's going to get the D ward. You can see Sacred battling it out with Hiragi on the top side of the map.
Well, he knocked him to the high ground on bot lane.
TP's away. MC does not have Pit of Malice, but it doesn't matter. They have enough damage for the kill, and now rotation for Sacred, trying to kill off this Legion commander. BTM makes the move. They find Stinger, and that is 3 dead across the map.
That was the one lane that was going super well for beastcoast. Mid lane, Dark Mago was doing well, but BZM pulled ahead. And that bot lane, it's been all Underlord for almost the entirety of the lane, outside the first couple waves maybe, but Slark even still died there. So it's going better than last game so far, but still very comfortable for OG in this lane stage.
They've kind of
Damage
gotten
that Firestorm does to Slark. That hurts.
It just rips him up. I don't know. It's again like, what are you seeing in the first pick that makes you like Underlord CM and then feeling like I want to play Slark this game?
Well, the thing is, like, he's gonna get low, right?
Yeah.
Schofield does die there. But what Slark can do is he's taking some stacks away from him, which is nice. But he can run into the fog and quickly reach him. So that's what he has going for him here. But it feels like it's just not enough with how hard this is.
Dark Pack.
Or maybe.
MC. Maybe, but Taiga shows back up. We'll have another round soon. Kitrak dies. In the meantime, Schofield only level 2. Dark Mago dies to BZM. They will have a glimpse ready, but MC walks out of vision. Although with Slark, they're going to have the vision. Trying to queue up one of those Illuminate blasts. Hector looking for the backline's not going to be able to find it. He just has to go back to farming. So multiple kills going across on the other side of the map there. And I mean, it's not working out for Beast Coast at the moment.
Yeah, Kitrak went to gank mid lane. Dark Mago ended up getting a kill on the CM, but after the CM died, BCM ended up getting the solo EXP kill on the Dark Mago. So BCM is huge this game now.
And trying to see if they can run down K1. Phase boots on this Underlord. There's one glimpse away, but BZM still going to show up. Al Sacred also going to show up now. Gets a pretty good overwhelming odds. Looking for the duel. Hector in trouble. Doesn't have ulti for 8, so he's going to die. But with numbers coming in, do Beast Coast have enough to turn this fight? Overwhelming odds back up in 3. Turns on to MC, trying to find what damage they can. A pretty big overwhelming odds. Enough for the kill onto MC, as Sacred, buying time, does have a healing Lotus. And popping it, it's not going to be enough. Too many heroes from OG, and they're too strong.
What's Schofield doing here, guys? He's taking the Lotus behind enemy lines.
He's making a run for it.
He's got no
TPs. Please don't chase me.
Alright, he revealed where he's at. Can he make time for more allies to come in? As K1
but that
is here.
sets up for the Ketrak kill. Okay. I mean, somewhat worth. I mean, this Disruptor is so freaking poor that any kill that he's able to trade at this point is great for him.
Yeah, he's level 4, by the way.
Yeah.
It's 10.5 minutes into this game. I feel like you need to make space for Schofield.
So is Stinger. Stinger is also level 4.
Yeah, not great. These are both supports that are teamfight supports, which means their ultimates have a lot of impact in the game. The cores are going to have to do everything for Beast Coast for a little bit here, as they do get the duel.
Check for the finish. Good spear, and enough to bring down Yuragi. That is huge.
Yeah, he just walks up and duels Yuragi, but there might be a rebuttal here.
Press the attack. Dark Mago. Some of that extra movement speed to try and get out. And Arena down. Overwhelming odds. Good connection. Finding Kitrak there, and it's still going to end up being a Sacred Death. So a trade of
Schofield again.
1-for-1 is, yeah, Core Disruptor is going to be brought down. Hector, he shows up. Mago misses the spear back. That could have been nice for them. And Hector's still wanting to fight in this moment. Beats into MC, has his ulti ready. But the jump out, and Stinger, well, he dies on the other side. Taiga finds the solo kill as Mago, good spear onto BZM. Connection, does he have a pounce to follow it up? Doesn't quite look like it. And now BZM getting ran down. Sacred on top of him. Do they have the glimpse? Doesn't have it available again, so they're just going to have to go for the duel onto MC, which they do manage to win. Skirmishy, scrappy, and all kinds of crazy. That's the Dota that we're seeing today.
BZM just going to take a Lotus here. He can always dodge glimpse here.
Okay.
Oh, he's
can't
just
get the press to
kill
attack.
him.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's
Can't glimpse
that's
someone
tough.
that's coming to you.
Spear, Taiga, almost dead. But Pavassi gets out. He's able to survive. Hector trying to walk away from this. And damage over time. BZM, he's gone too far. Finally going to be punished. Dark Mago dying to the DOT, dying to the little creeps. Has another blink back up if he wants to come in to help. But this is the chaos that Beast Coast thrive in. To some extent, they're pulling this game back. It's just non-stop battles, non-stop fights. Sacred turns onto MC and Yuragi. I mean, it's not bad for them.
No, they're definitely getting the advantage back by getting these kills here. Sure, Hector's game isn't the greatest, which is a little bit of a concern. But Dark Mago is getting a lot of gold from this. Sacred's getting a lot of gold from this. He's got to be careful not to feed it back.
Well, and that's what's going to happen. So, live by the sword, die by the sword.
They are that type of team, for sure. And here comes Taiga.
Dive to get away. Stinger. Stinger is level 7 now. Wait, what the hell happened? He's just living through all these fights, and that actually is a crazy turnaround.
Yeah, Mind Control, I don't even know when to describe. At some point in that fight, he was just surrounded by 4 heroes in the tier 1. These are just kind of deaths that really stack up in this patch. They changed the algorithm a bit on how assist gold is given and experienced, and I feel like just grouping up a lot, getting kills is very helpful, especially for your supports.
Right. Well, OG, they group up thinking somebody was going to come for the Wisdom Rune. Little they know, Schofield on a magic mission, and that gets him level 6. So are they going to decide to take a fight right now? Hector does not have a TP. Could go to the gate if they want to take this fight.
Nobody was buying this Pavis early on. Now it feels like heroes like Disruptor, Coddle have one. This item's going up in popularity a lot, which does not surprise me. Dota's been all about auras for a long, long time, and you know what? They decided, everyone's complaining about auras in the game. All the pro players are complaining, I should say, not everyone, about the auras being OP, and Valve was like, you know what, we're gonna add another aura just for that. So here you go.
I mean, it's pretty
really
sick.
Nerfing them.
And it's on such a low cooldown, too. Like, it's such a low committal, 18 seconds. I bought it the other day in the game. It's great.
Yeah, everything about this item is really good. It only has one single downside. And
what's that?
It doesn't turn into anything.
Oh, right.
You can't upgrade it, so it is what it is. But in the future, I'm sure there'll be an upgrade that'll be pretty sick.
I will say that I don't think that's an issue for Schofield. This man is not going to be getting a ton of jump in, duel. This is huge. Drop in, drop all the ultis onto him. EZM gets punished. A big kill.
That's a lot of ultimates used, but definitely worth it. And just like that, beastcoast are in the lead of this game.
God, how things have changed. It was looking pretty rough for them there for a little while, but that continued team fight, that's the problem, you know? You start messing around with these teams that like chaos, and it's always dangerous in a game number 2 where you completely stomped, that you take your foot off the gas for a little bit.
Yeah, Beast Coast is a team. We talked about time and time again. You don't want to play their tempo. You want to play slow and methodically against Beast Coast, ideally. Or this is going to happen. See you later, Taiga.
Jumps in,
seconds
finds them.
How
waiting for it. Oh, this could turn bad, although they get the connection. Sacred manages to find the duel on a BZM instead. Dropping low, not dead yet though. And Kitchuk with the turnaround, able to survive through that BZM, getting away on nothing. Oh, what could have been is going to be haunting them after that fight. It was looking so good, but then fell apart.
You know why they didn't kill BZM there?
Why's that?
Coddle. He had the mech. He had the ultimate Illuminate, healing him throughout that whole duel, and that made all the difference.
I also can't help but think that as Schofield is not going to be able to TP out, they popped that Fiend's Gate right on top of Hector. If he wanted to, he could have come through that gate and tried to fight as well. He was just about at the completion of his Agnum Scepter, but didn't have it yet, decided to take the tower instead. It probably still would have been a bad fight for them to take, so I understand not wanting to go through, but could have made the difference.
Could have. Never know, but he does want to get up to a bit more farm here. He's going to be going to Mjolnir BKB. Probably will finish off a casual mage there, I believe. In the meantime, could be quite good as he disassembles his Echo Saber. Unless he wants to go for the harpoon.
Right. I like the harpoon. It's kind of cool.
On Slark?
No.
I mean, it might not be bad. I don't know. You have like tons of ways.
It allows you to it allows you to save one of your pounces to get out instead.
Yeah.
Hector finding, leashing,
saving a pounce there.
Nope, he is full in, and they do not get him yet, but they will on this move. So quick and easy bring down. They are pinging that there are wards here, but don't know if anybody has sentries.
I feel like if you play Slark, you should always carry sentries on you.
He did, but Taiga cut he killed his sentry, which is why he's in a weird position. Jumps, pulls him back. In trouble. And no duel, but do they have enough damage to kill him? They do. Big win there.
Aggressive tip from Dark Mago, done with his shenanigans. Letting him know.
Oh yeah.
We can king of the mid lane is.
Oh my god, dude. That is a lot of hate to throw on the CM. Jesus. Just drops the arena, why don't you?
Okay. Falling a little bit apart here.
Yeah.
Sure, in this game. Like, they're getting picked off in the mid lane by BCM, then Pickerack doesn't know where to go because his mid laner got picked off, so he dies. On the side lanes, MC's farming. Taiga's been kind of doing his own thing for the most of the game as well. Going for a Halberd next, not the most conventional Coddle build I've ever seen. And Yuragi, he's just farming. By no means is this game over. OG still have a lot of life in them. PL is free farming.
Right.
Not super active in this game. Not the same type of game we've seen for Yuragi. This one's much slower. He's not anywhere close to an item where I feel like he's going to break the game. At least not for the next, like, 5 to 10 minutes. Oh. So things are looking good for Beast Coast. As Yuragi's taking the portal.
Yeah. That was a nice...
Going?
It was going to Mago. He blinked away from the gank that was coming his way. It was really close to catching him on Firestorm. Did have BKB ready also. But a nice play to get out of harm's way there. 20 minutes. Got the Tormentors up. Going to take it on the side of OG. Beast Coast, they less likely to make that move back that direction, I feel like. And it's going to be interesting to see kind of what happens. You talked about the Halberd for Taiga, trying to finish that off. It's also going to be the item of choice for MC. So trying to stack these together maybe to deal with Slark. They're also building one on Void Spirit. Like 3 Halberds against the Slark? Why not?
Yeah, but that's not the only
Jump.
duels in the mid lane. BCM again.
Catching Static Storm down onto all these heroes in the arena. The circles of pain, but they don't have the damage. Where's the follow-up? Where's their Slark? He wasn't there to hit him. Taiga now turned upon. Slark trying to bring him low. Has to get the hell out, though, as the ulti is used just to try and disengage. And, well, a glimpse, but the doppelganger. And Hector will walk away from that one. That was not the fight they were hoping for.
Havis and Pipes. What do you do? I mean, even Void Spirit at this point, he gets his Resonant Pulse off, which gives him more physical resist. They have 2 Pavises, one on CM, one on Coddle. They have a Pipe on the Underlord. Horus, man.
Yeah.
It's the difference. It's the difference they make as we get another Fiend Skate right on to Roshan.
It's time to take it. Big plays. Radiant scanning. They are a little out of the pit, though. They know that this Roche is being taken, I believe. Oh, and they thought about Fiend skating in for Schofield because he doesn't have a TP. The rest of the team trying to move in, but they don't have the Disruptor. Dive forward, tries to find him. Have the egg, have the duel if they want to drop it. Waiting, actually, they don't have egg. Stinger down low, but the Aegis, it's on Yuragi, and this fight has already gone horrifically. Can they get out? Nah, that's the only thing they can hope to do at this point. Double leap away. Hector took some of that damage. Tries to back out. They have Static Storm. Drop some wards. Maybe thinking about a turn. But gee, very disciplined. Don't chase into where the vision would be.
Good. Oh,
Rocky.
All right. Static Storm.
Wanting to jump. They don't have duel. Spear connects onto both. Bring them down once. Can they do it again? Taiga, he doesn't have another mech, though. Doesn't matter.
All right, not
East
bad.
Coast,
He
they don't want to fight.
fell for the Schofield bait. It's like, oh, there's a Schofield. Let's get him. Schofield doesn't mind dropping all his spells. Ends up getting the PL.
No?
Now reset, but Sacred. They get a duel for...
Oh, he didn't have mana. Oh, unfortunate.
All right. Well, he's going to go down as well here. We're going to see, yet again, a game where you have Mass Auros versus Blink Dagger BKBs.
Yep.
Which one's stronger?
I mean, I think we kind of seen one of the answers. I just saw Dark Mago bounce between 3 different items. He had, what was it, something queued up, and then he went back for Deso, and then queued up the AC. He's back to Deso. I think they're trying to figure out what the hell to buy, too.
Yeah, I just feel like Beast Coast cores play so greedy. They all just play for themselves, and maybe you can build differently on the heroes you're picking, but I do understand the heroes that they are currently picking are not heroes which like to buy auras. So why does Fury Swipe work on Storm? I guess Essence Shift has no stats.
Because you don't have
in the
stats
tournament
to
there.
steal? Yeah, I don't
guess
know.
so.
It's weird. All right,
What a
Disruptor
weird
Axe.
building.
he's got his upgraded Thunder Strike at level 1. What a sick axe. Oh, no. Dude, think about the
that one's
difference of
unlucky.
that versus Stingers. Like, ugh.
Stinger didn't have it, huh? Yeah, that's the unlucky factor. Sometimes you get unlucky.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Well,
And now Stinger's gonna have to go back for the shard himself because it's just that good on Phoenix.
right. Okay, well, they're going to have BKBs. Slark could go back for his, although he has Maelstrom. I also wouldn't hate the Mjolnir. I mean, we'll see what he decides to go for. But the big item timing's coming out for OG that I absolutely love. Triple Halberd almost done. They have it on 2
Triple
heroes. They have it on Void Spirit. They have it on MC. Taiga is what, about 800 gold away. Dude,
I think Taiga maybe didn't need to build one, but mid lane anyway, they're gonna go on to him.
Sacred. Oh, the Blinding Light actually might have saved him there. Oh, regardless, gets away just barely. And that saves his BKB timing. Okay.
It's gonna be very difficult for Slark to take these fights. He's gonna have to go in, buy a shard, and just do all his damage within a Shadow Dance and shard. But meanwhile, they're going for Hector, but this is a slippery little fish here. Can you find him?
Schofield is maybe who they find and try and kill instead. Drops it down. Hector jumps away. Buys some time. Schofield gets out. TP away. Do they have anything to break it? Doesn't look like it. So another dodge for Beast Coast while they wait for these items. I mean, I'm going to be honest. If I'm playing Slark in this game and I see Triple Halberd come out, I'm just GGN. Like,
GGN?
what the hell are you supposed to do? He's just not going to get to hit for like the entire time.
You just can't be that front line. You have a lot of team fight. You got the duel. You're hoping this Legion can start carrying some weight, as BKB is done now for Sacred. I talked about 6 minutes ago that PL was 5 to 10 minutes away from its scary timing. He's at that timing. He has finished Tart with the Saint Yasha. Quite tanky here. See what they can do to deal with him. What is his magic resistance looking like? It's at 38%. And that's just from, like, intelligence, right?
Yeah.
Even use the
Or
extra
32.
resistance section.
Yeah.
Yeah, 32% magic resist. Normally it's 25. So getting a nice little boost there later on in the game.
Dark
Just by new
Mago.
levels.
Gonna try and blink away from this. They're chasing Schofield again. Duel on the other side. They connect onto Kittrack. One of the few heroes without a halberd, but will not get the duel victory. They will find this Underlord. So the first disarm now onto Slark. The spear is going to connect, try and bring him low. MC in trouble. The Fiend's Gate. No. Do they have a way to break it? They do with the glimpse, and then after, it's enough for the kill. Trying to take down Stinger. They do manage to have enough damage to kill him. ZM still chasing. Hector runs back in onto Taiga, trying to find this pesky Coddle. They have enough damage to kill him off with the Blade Mail. No, Taiga backs out. He's going to live. So survivable at this point. And well, Dark Mago gets his Deso delivered, but it comes too late.
This'll come in handy.
They're just so tanky. You're trying to do what you can here as a Slark, but there's so many halberds online. You end up killing a support. Don't end up getting the dual damage. Try killing Mind Control, but it took him so long to bring him down. And Hector's just chasing a Caudle around in this fight. And once your BKB's down versus triple halberd, I mean, that was double halberd that fight. Now you got 3.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Oh, and like, I mean, even trying to sort of get that kill onto Coddle starts to feel that much harder because of just the passive evasion that they've got going on.
Speaking of more evasion, Uragi just picked up an Eagle Song.
Yeah.
Getting close to that butterfly. You need an MKB now if you're Slark.
I mean, he really does. I think that that's kind of the avenue that maybe even both him and Sacred need to go for.
But you can't just conjure those items up in a game like this. It's
No.
very hard to take fights at this point, so you need these items. You don't have the space to farm them Where do you go next?
Maybe next.
There is no next. This is
Yeah.
the last game.
Yeah, you know, just go next. This is fine. Game is tough. Game is really tough for Beast Coast. I mean, it's only a 5k gold lead, but that effectiveness of their items right now. I guess the other thing that this BKB like Blink duel with Blade Mail will accomplish is you can maybe just blow up that one individual hero at the start, and there are some pretty like high priority targets. They need to get that kill out of it.
I think they have to kill BZM.
Okay.
Immediately in a duel, in an egg, with the Sunray rolling, everything. Hope he doesn't have buyback, of course, because if he buys back in the fight, he'll run. But you got to put heavy commitment to one kill. Maybe Taiga can give you a win right there. Where's the debate?
I mean, he has 1900 HP. His effective HP is even higher. They drop the Static Storm. They drop the duel. They drop everything. Taiga is eventually going to fall, but it costs them a hell of a lot. Now they turn onto that egg. The spear, is the egg going to pop? It will. They managed to get the kill on it, and, well, Hector, he is in no man's land. Does end up falling. Tough stuff for Beast Coast as they lose 3, and CM just doing so much damage in that fight.
Yeah, there was double Pavis, Pipe, got the Halberd, and the mech on the Coddle. They couldn't kill him with the first round of spells. They had to drop the duel just to get the Coddle kill.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, indeed. It's rough. And now if you want more to worry about as far as like damage mitigation, we got a shield rune for BCM. Because why not?
Yeah, they're incredibly hard to kill. These tier 2 towers are going to start to drop. Again, the gold lead, not that significant in the game, but it's where that gold lies that is just destroying all of what Beast Coast want to do. They have so many right-clicking oriented heroes, and we're talking about for Beast Coast, they definitely like to play, you know, for themselves, playing these strong little things. Stinger's going for a freaking Radiance on a Phoenix. Like, this is their style.
Dire's bottom tower is under
It is indeed. We'll see if they can make it. The thing about playing for yourself and playing a bit greedy, as the game gets into the ultra late game and you can have similar net worth, it can be good. Oh, Sacred! Oh!
I'm not done with you! Through that portal.
That would have been a rage go through the portal.
But imagine if he got him with that duel. That would have been sick.
It would have been super sick. That would have been exactly what they needed. That was cast animation away from happening. That's how close that was.
Oh, interesting. So, K1 goes for the agility gain stolen per essence shift stat, and he has the Mjolnir done. Okay. I mean, I do think that eventually, like you talk about, if you get to this really strong point with these heroes, Hector feels like he's going to be a menace. But the PL just provides so many problems right now that, like, he needs a full other item on top of this for Hector to make it work. And, well, Aegis is going their direction.
He's playing for the late game here on Hector.
Yeah.
He could have got the attack speed early to give him a nice little boost for the next fight, but I think he realizes that he's only going to win this game. I don't know if I agree entirely, because I feel like they do need to kind of win a couple of these next fights.
Right.
But if they do manage to win a couple fights here and there, getting more agility, probably going to essence shift duration as well into that ultra late game, could be very scary.
Oh, and they'll attempt to hold high ground to the best of their abilities. Hector trying to take a tier 2 while OG clear out this bottom tier 2. There is a shard being delivered to him. It's going to go right through the mid lane and over a ward, so they're going to see this for Slark. But he should get it unimpeded. But down bottom, they got a problem they need to deal with.
Nah, it's fine.
Well, that is a tier 3
That's
tower
Schofield,
down.
by the way.
That is Schofield gone. Fine. They are getting closer and closer to Radiance. He needs 4,700 gold. He's at 4,500 on this Phoenix. But buildings falling as they wait for their items, and I don't know if OG are backing out. They got to take the fight right now for what it's worth. Sacred jumps in, gets the duel on BCM. He's gone. Okay, a chance here. They find some opening for themselves, but Hector in a ton of trouble. Has to pop that ulti, backs out. Taiga, the one that's jumped upon the egg, being protected. It's going to pop. Now, can they keep their Slark alive? Has a second round, uses his second ultimate, jump through. Stinger doing so much damage on this Phoenix, but will eventually go down. And while they took down BZM, they haven't dealt with the big bad PL. Double kill for Yuragi. And OG not being stopped. They are trying to end this here, get an insurmountable advantage by taking out the rest of these racks.
Oh, they got
Jump
both
in.
of the spear.
Buyback, out, heals, damage going back the other way. Sacred trying to survive, does manage to get away from the Yuragi. He goes in further. That's Aegis down. Okay, do they have anything after? They've got a blink spear onto their own racks, trying to control Yuragi, trying to kill him off, but Hector, he just has to back away. He's so low, has to reset this fight. And Phoenix, can't afford to die again, has to even pop the smoke just to survive. They're trying to claw and hold on to this defense, and it's actually working to some extent. They take down MC now. Hector, he's been building up these stacks, 35, trying to find more, but he can't even get through that evasion. They buy back on MC, want to end this game right here, right now. Can they do it? Dark Mago backs away, Legion buys back as well. Hector finding the back lines, getting onto Taiga, trying to kill him off, and he does have him. But with the BKB away, does Hector have anything else to escape? Barely away, he gets the jump, the pounce for freedom, and survives. Back in the rest of this game, though, it's OG getting a second set of racks. They have the silence now. He walks into the pit. Hector trying to stay on Yuragi. The leash is there. Control, damage out onto him. But again, this pit of malice, MC making everything so annoying for them. Dark Mago, Yuragi is at a low HP pool, but all out of mana. Dark Mago has gone too far forward, is going to die. And now
Yeah, what can
Sacred
you do now?
has to back away. Everybody gone.
What a long
OG.
fight.
They outlast the fight, and they're going to take this.
Yeah, that was quite the spectacle there. With 3 heroes being dead, maybe you can get one more fight under your belt here. But poor Stinger, he had Radiance money, died twice in a row. Now that Radiance just won't be here for this last possible fight. Maybe it would have made a difference in these fights.
Yeah.
Honestly, but truth is, he just isn't going to use it. The timing is just a little bit faster for OG, and now it looks like this will just be the end of this game, as I don't think you can hold your throne if you're beastcoast. You definitely not.
GG's unreal. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? This is a game of just a couple hundred golds makes that difference, and you think about what